Hello and welcome to the channel. I am currently Internaut level 47 and I finally got my S rank on the last stage of Shiyu Defense Critical. Just showing a very brief overview of my DPS characters. I'll show all of them at the end. She's Cinema 1, these are stats, skills, and a Starlight engine. My Ellen is considerably more invested. She has 2 cinemas, skills, and her signature. And of course, premium teammates Lycaon and Rina. And without further ado, let's get into the clear.
All accounted for.
My Zhu Yuan gameplay is definitely a lot less optimized than Ellen. I'm still figuring her out. But I figured if I open with Anby stun, and then I'm setting up for DPS, I use Zhu Yuan's skill to activate her core passive. Of course, we do Nicole for quick assist, activate Starlight engine, and within 15 seconds we take out that first enemy. This guy takes a little bit longer. Of course, I get hit, just sort of ruining my momentum. Slowly chunking through this guy's health. Defensive assist on to Anby, build some days. Holding off on stunning the boss. There is a stage debuff right now, so we'll take this guy out first, and then we'll actually get more damage on the guy after. Here we'll just open up with Anby, get that skill, stun, chain attack on Zhu Yuan for 3 bullets, Nicole, quick assist to activate our Starlight engine, and then here we just do our DPS window. I have been doing skill swap, not entirely sure if that's the most optimal. Of course, I wish I would do that side roll a little bit more often in this gameplay. It should help out with her distance and preventing fall off damage. Second goal is obviously take out these guys, get hit in the process, looking for that setup. Slowly trying to get this next stun going. Here we go. Good skill. And then that fall off damage here just really ruins my parade. But pretty good iframe with the skill there. Work our way around the enemy. Skill again. Do as much damage to that boss while we're getting the small minions out of the way. Hitting 830, and the guy's only at a 4th health, so a little rough. I should have probably defensive assisted with Anby there. Then the corruption ruins that happening, so here we'll just skill instead. Same chain attack rotation, nothing new. I get up close and personal. You don't need to be that close. I think it's 15 meters max before you get that first increment of fall off. So here I believe that's a little bit of fall off on that first shot, but then it zeroes away. Half health on that boss, 750, looking okay-ish. I decided I should just try and hit more bullets and DPS, but of course he does this attack. I get the stun window, and because I Nicole skilled shortly within time, you'll see that screws me on this rotation. I don't pay attention to her energy. Swap to Nicole, and I freak out. A little embarrassing. Normally that would end a run. However, Anby does work a miracle after this. So it's 720 that the boss gets up. Defensive assist on Anby. We get her 3 autos into a skill and then dodge attack. 10 seconds later, Anby gets that nice stun window for our 4th entry into DPS phase. I believe this is where M1 probably shines the most. Of course, I am holding onto his ult. Not entirely sure what I'm doing. But with that out of the way, that leaves Ellen with about 1 minute and 50 something seconds. I found if you focus this guy here first, you can get a really nice M3 on the enemies behind. And of course M2 here just has massive AoE. It's really incredible for mobbing. I don't know how valuable it really is against the boss when it's just him up. So take that as you will. Here, we're just trying to get energy back up on our Ellen, build a little bit of casual days on the side. We got a little more energy at Ellen, so I think we'll go for that days window. I think I should Rina there first, but we shall quick assist instead onto our Ellen and then ult. Should be pretty good damage. Get the freeze. We really need to half health this guy if we're ever going to clear in 1 minute, as I don't see us getting more than one more stun window. Got 2 more enemies to handle here. I get hit and then Lycaon just groups them all up and I get a fantastic daze on both enemies. He applies his debuffs, of course. I re-up Rina, and then here I can get the N3 to iframe that attack. Get a lucky freeze, then I get hit there. And then I swap to the wrong character. I should have been Lycaon, but I guess we will re-up her buffs anyway. And here I ran out of frostbite charges because of how I swapped in the middle of her N3. She used the rest of it. We got more energy on Ellen and 20 seconds left on the clock. We have to get the kill here. The boss does get frozen, so that will buff our ult damage because of its frostbite effect. 125k, pretty huge, probably biggest number I've hit in the game so far on this stage. 8 seconds left, we're going through Ellen's combo. Of course it's not quite enough, but then I get the auto and I get the wipeout and I feel so much relief. I definitely had a lot of fun going through these clears. We have to keep in mind that even though I do have Senmas on both of those DPS characters, I'm of course not at the max level in the game. No one's skills are really that well invested. So I think after we get to the ability to have our characters at higher level, I don't really foresee cinemas being that much of a value grab to go for. I think more importantly, you'll just want to invest horizontally. I think Lycaon applying 35% days vulnerability really elevates Ellen, and if Chingy can do that for Zhu Yuan, I would probably recommend that over going for her cinema. But her cinema one is quite a nice quality of life, and I would argue I definitely don't use it optimally here. I still have a lot of progress to go on Zhu Yuan gameplay. Nicole has max cinema and her C6 is fantastic. Something I am experimenting on her is using anomaly mastery just so I can get that proc for the other set more often. I don't know if it's entirely worth it. Did not get the best of luck on my polar metal set, but what can you do? And this guy really is just leagues above the other stunners in my opinion. He definitely deserves all the praise he's been getting. Of course, mainly just leveling up the impact disk drive on the stunners. Everything else not that important, mainly just skills and the impact. Their W engine's pretty nice. M1 Rina is fantastic, otherwise I'd probably be using Sokaku. And of course I got her signature. Not entirely sure, but working with what I got. And with that, thanks for watching.